So I have taken about 1¼ cups of half and half, and I've heated it over here on the stove. This is so simple. I absolutely adore this dessert because it's delicious and it's simple. And this chopped chocolate, which I'm going to give it a little bit more of a chop too, I'm just going to float in this half and half that's already warm. But I want to get the pieces small enough because they will eventually melt. Make sure you pick a dark chocolate that you like. I mean, if you really want to get spunky, they actually have chocolate bars that have chili in it now. So that might be kind of cool. But I'm going to stick with pure, delicious, dark chocolate, the kind he likes. He almost likes it bittersweet. I mean, really, really, really dark. So that's probably just fine. And I'll just stick it in this hot half and half. Get it in there. And all that needs to go in there, because I have, you know, pretty dark bittersweet chocolate here, is 1/4 cup of sugar. And I'm just going to sort of swirl it around and begin that melting process a little bit. Actually, I might even just take my whisk here and give it a little help. That's all. Now this can just sit here nicely, no problem. And I have 3 eggs. I need, for this, the yolks of the egg, because I need to thicken up this chocolate. A pot de creme is kind of a fancy word for pudding. To this, we're just going to flavor the yolks a little bit. I have a ½ teaspoon of real vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of cocoa, and, like all sweet things that I make, a nice pinch of salt. Salt really, really, really brings out the sweet. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit, just to make sure that the cocoa is mixed up with the yolk. So if you want to personalize this for your man or your partner, whoever you're making this chocolate for, this is where you can put your own flavoring in. I'm using Frangelico, which is a hazelnut liqueur, just a tablespoon of it. It is so nice with the chocolate. But if you love rum or cognac or even a little orange flavored, maybe Grand Marnier, something like that, go ahead and use it or leave it out altogether. But here we just want to make sure that the egg yolks are well mixed with the chocolate and the liqueur. Now, simple as could be. What I have to see over here is whether or not I've got completely melted chocolate. So actually I'm going to get another spoon. The reason why is I don't want to take that egg yolk and mix it in with the hot milk just yet, because we want to make sure that it really blends together nicely. All right, that looks like everything is sufficiently melted. Now this, not to be fancy or anything, is a little technique called tempering. I have egg yolks in here. If I dump a whole heap of hot liquid in there, it's going to curdle the egg yolks. So what I want to do is just add a tiny bit, just to get started, just to bring those egg yolks a little bit warmer without doing anything that's going to curdle them. And then just slowly a little bit more. And now by this time it's a little warmer, but there's very little danger that I'm actually going to cook those egg yolks. So I'm going to go ahead and put the whole bit in. And then make sure to give it a really nice whisk, just to make sure you incorporate everything. Don't forget we have that sugar in there, which is hopefully melted. And at this point, as with any chocolate dessert that I might make, I'm going to have to stick my finger in and make sure it tastes okay. Oh, it's so good. And you really can taste how the salt brings that flavor out. Frangelico is just perfect. And then one last little tip. In case we've curdled any of the yolk, or in case any little bits haven't been completely melted, we just get it right here through a fine sieve into a measuring cup so we can pour it. And I'm not going to miss out on anything. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a turn around here with my rubber spatula. And lift this up. And then just take this and help it along a little bit. You know, it's not a real necessary step, but, you know, it's a special night. And I want a very beautiful, smooth pot de creme. So I'm going the extra distance. This isn't just, you know me, I will eliminate a step if it's possible. All right, that's just great. And you can see a few things are left behind here, and that's fine. It can stay right there. All right, now that's it, pretty much. I have this beautiful, unbelievably luscious chocolate mixture, and I have 4 ramekins here. 3 for him and 1 for me, or 3 for me and 1 for him, but none left for the kids. That's part of the deal. And then I just pour in each one, about half to 3/4 of the way up. And maybe I'll make one that's a little bit bigger for him, just to make him feel special. And when I get all the way around here, if I have some left over, then just do it again, go around. I just don't want to end up, you know, completely uneven on these. That's the thing when you're cooking for kids, they really notice these things. Wait, he got something bigger than me. But this is supposed to just be a special night for the two of us, where hopefully nobody will be whining about how big it is or how low it is. Okay, end of story. Last but not least, this is an important thing. I have some boiling water. And you can see I've put this into a shallow pan, and I'm pouring the boiling water halfway up. Again, when you're working with an egg yolk like this, you need to cook it delicately. It's called a bain-marie in technical terms. I have my oven preheated to 300 degrees. And this is going to permit it to cook very, very gently. The bottom's going to be really, really, really creamy. It cooks for 30 minutes. Thanks for watching. Hungry for more? Click here for more great recipes. And to subscribe, click here. Check back every week for more craveable recipes. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. And don't forget, head over to our other channels for Everyday Food with Sarah Carey, Martha Stewart Weddings, and the Martha Stewart channel.